Hi guys, it's Barbierocks, and in today's video I thought I would just go through a bit of my collection of an array of dolls that I collect. Some are Japanese, some are antiques, like way in the back there. I'm just going to pull that up. That's an antique doll. Baby dolls. Right over here, I found these all while I was thrifting at secondhand stores, and I try to rescue them. Right over here, you can see there's a Shirley Temple doll. She's in porcelain. And way in the back is I believe it's a Bergman. It's a real antique doll, and she's quite tall. She's about, let me just read the sign here. She is, she's got a white linen dress on, but she's a C.G. Bergman doll. And I rescued this little one at an antique store. It has mohair face, but look at the facial screening in the painting. It's done very nicely, as well as this artist here did a really good job with the painting. And I have a lot of stored antique doll heads I put in a box for now. I haven't had time to work on them, but I did also rescue these Japanese dolls. I just felt that these things were so beautiful, and that when people threw them out, I felt sorry for the fact that this stuff is like a work of art. I mean, here's one doll who's fairly old, and if you look at her hair piece, I can show you how delicate her hair piece is. It's got these little tiny metal pieces in her hair, and on each side it has to be cleaned, of course, which I have to find some time to clean it. And if you look at her dress, it's just exquisite. The fabric is sheer, and she's playing some sort of a Japanese, I believe, like a Japanese type guitar. I can lower it down so you can see how she holds it downwards. But she is a beautiful piece, and this is a small collection here, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to do a separate vlog explaining each Japanese doll. Way in the back there, if you can see her, she's way in the back here. She's not a Japanese doll. I believe she's from Singapore. I'm not too sure. I still have to do research on that doll. And I've got an Itsumatsu doll that I collected, and I thought she was fabulous. Look at her facial screening. I love the puffiness of her cheeks, and the way the artist had really focused in on her lips. But her kimono is just exquisite. Let's just turn around, and you can see the back of her, how exquisite her kimono is. She has a beautiful bow that matches the front, and if I look at it from the front view, I notice that her hands are not the cloth hands like these ones here. No, this one is plastic, but right in the back you've got the ones with the wires in the hand. And to me, this doll is so fragile. I think that she's been tossed around so much. I don't know if I can restore the fan and how I would go about trying to restore this. But her hands are made of wire and nylon, and but if we look at this doll here, she's 13-inch Itsumatsu doll, 13 inches tall, just as tall as Barbie, but she's really well stuffed. I have to go around and look at the dolls and try to see how I can fix the dolls up and where I can clean them up, and I will have to be extremely careful with these dolls. Rescuing the dolls makes my heart beat fast, because it's just exciting for me to salvage these beautiful, wonderful dolls. I'm going to just go and focus on the faces of the Japanese dolls, and each one has a different face. And I was told that some of the faces made with porcelain, not porcelain, well, some are porcelain, but some are also made with, I heard, eggshells. So I don't know. I'll have to do some more research to figure that one out. But I can see there's a nylon netting on the doll's face before the makeup is applied onto the face. The one with this little headpiece is a wedding. She's actually wearing a kimono for a wedding ceremony. And you can see the hand-tied little strings here. This one here looks like she's got a hat where she works out in the garden of some sort, or maybe not, because she might be a musician. Again, I see one of these hanging behind her, so I'm thinking that this is a musician. And she's got a beautiful kimono on, and this is what I meant by the fingers being wired. It's got a wire setting in the fingers, and she's made of nylon, and she is posable, so I can actually move her into different poses. The instrument itself must be a specific instrument that is probably well known in Japan, just like we have the guitar in the Western world. This here must be a special music piece. Way in the back there is a 16.5-inch rubber hair and feet mid-century. So this one here is a mid-century doll. Let me just try to tilt her face, and she's got really beautiful ornateness in her hair, and again you can see her facial screening. She's going to need some work on the neck, but right in the back is porcelain doll, and that is she's quite tall. This one here is a designer doll, and she's modern. She's not antique. The ones that are antique are the ones that are in the little, there's a Marilyn Monroe, and there's also another designer doll here. I will do another video where I will take the dolls out of the boxes and go further into detail and research about each and every doll. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed this little video. It's been a pleasure for me to show you this video and show you the beautiful dolls I've rescued. And rescuing dolls get me so excited. I love to restore and fix them up and clean them up and just put them back on presentation. But I think these dolls are special because they were dolls where you have to actually hand make these dolls. They're not factory produced. Each piece and each accessory, each vintage jewelry that's placed on the doll takes time and effort. Nothing like anything that's original and handmade. Alright, now it's a wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos on vintage dolls. I do collect dolls of porcelain dolls, Japanese dolls, dolls from all over the world, and dolls that intrigue me. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It would mean a whole lot to me. Love you. Love from Barbierocks. See you soon in the next video.